Imagine a simple glass, an everyday object that we all have at home. Now imagine that inside that glass there is salt, and that without you noticing, this small gesture can change the energy of your home, and with it, your fortune. Today you are going to discover an ancient secret, so simple it seems impossible, yet so powerful it can alter the way money flows to you. What you are about to see is not cheap magic or random superstition. It is an energetic ritual that connects your environment with abundance. Pay attention, because when you place that glass of salt, your home will never be the same, nor will your relationship with money. Perhaps this has already happened to you, waking up early, rushing to work, returning exhausted, and at the end of the month, seeing that red number on your bank statement that never goes away. You do everything right, pay your bills, help when you can, don't overspend, and yet the money vanishes. And then that silent thought appears that no one wants to admit. Is there something wrong with me? But what if the problem isn't you? What if you are repeating a pattern that began even before you were born? An inherited cycle, an energy trapped in your home, in your environment, in your family. It's uncomfortable to think about, but necessary, because while you keep searching for answers outside, you may be ignoring what inside you screams for cleansing. Think about how many times you've heard phrases like, making money is hard, or you have to suffer to achieve something, or nothing comes easy. These phrases are not just words, they are anchors, commands imprinted in your subconscious that continue to operate without you noticing. The cruelest part, they shape your decisions, sabotage your opportunities, and make you settle for the minimum. Now breathe again and look around. Observe your home, your space. Everything around you vibrates. Every object carries a charge. Every corner accumulates energy. And when energy stagnates, so does life. Bills don't add up. Fatigue increases. Creativity disappears. And it feels like you're fighting against something invisible, because you are. Many people don't understand the power that the environment has over financial life. They think prosperity is just a paycheck, numbers, an Excel sheet, effort, but it's not just that. There's a subtle, silent force working behind every action. It's like a magnetic field. If it's dirty, blocked or reversed, no matter how fast you run, things don't flow. And this is where the power of simple, practical, ancient rituals comes in, performed not with blind faith, but with awareness and intention. You don't need to believe in magic. You just need to understand that your body, your mind, and your space form an ecosystem. When one of these elements is unbalanced, the flow of money gets stuck. Life becomes repetitive, and hope turns into exhaustion. Now imagine there is a method to break that cycle, a way to send a signal to the universe and to your own energy field that you are ready to turn the key, that you choose from this moment to leave scarcity behind and enter a new cycle. That method exists, and it begins with a simple gesture inherited from ancient times, passed down from generation to generation. A gesture that, when done with intention, has the power to cleanse, release, and open pathways. If you've ever felt that you give more than you receive, that you work hard without ever seeing a real return, then like this video. Not just because it supports the channel, but because it's your sign of presence, your way of saying, I refuse to keep living like this. In the next few minutes, you will learn the first practical step, something simple you can do today that has already changed the lives of thousands of people. And this is just the beginning. Now that you understand the invisible weight that may be blocking your financial life, it's time to act. And the first step starts with a simple gesture, but one that carries an ancestral power. You will need 3 things: a clear glass, 2 tablespoons of coarse salt, and a little clean water. Nothing more. But before doing it, you need to understand why. This ritual is not simply pouring salt into water. It is a symbolic code, a clear signal you send to your energy field saying, I am cleansing, I am releasing, I am ready to receive. In many cultures, salt is considered a purifier. It doesn't just absorb moisture from the air. It also absorbs the energetic density of spaces. When you place a glass of water and salt at the entrance of your home for 3 consecutive nights, you are creating a cleansing barrier, a true spiritual filter. And here's what almost no one tells you: the salt will change. Yes, it can really become cloudy, climb the sides of the glass, form strange shapes. It's no coincidence. It is the physical manifestation of energetic cleansing in progress. This ritual has already been practiced by small business owners, mothers, unemployed people for months, and many reported something surprising. After 3 nights, changes began to happen. Sales increased, proposals arrived, unexpected money appeared, not because the magic salt did everything, but because the blockage was removed and energy began to flow again. And why at the entrance of the house? Because that's where everything comes in: opportunities, people, influences. It is the main door of your energy. If it's blocked there, nothing flows. But if you cleanse that point, the rest begins to reorganize. Try it. Place the glass of water and salt at the entrance of your home today. Leave it there for 3 nights. Observe. Take note of what changes, because that is the first movement to open your pathways. And now do something even more important. Write in the comments, "I open my paths." That phrase, when written with presence, acts like a direct command. It activates your intention and also connects you with others who are making the same choice. There is indeed an invisible force in uniting with the same intention. You may doubt it, of course, but when you start noticing the signs, and they will come, you will realize that all that was missing was this: taking the first step consciously. This is the first of 3 rituals you will learn today, and the next one is even more personal, because now it's not just your home that needs cleansing, you are. You've cleansed the entrance of your home, opened the pathways. But what about your own steps? Think about this. Every day you walk through different places, streets, buses, shops, offices, filled with tension, conflicts, and other people's fears. Each step absorbs, drags, and mixes all that energy, and you return home carrying it, not in your body but in your energy. That's why even at home many people feel heaviness, irritation, or an unexplained fatigue. It's as if every walk brings tiny invisible impurities that accumulate without notice. Now imagine how many days, weeks, or years you've been carrying that. Heavy energy on your feet, stuck steps, paths that seem to repeat like a cycle that never advances. That's the root of deep exhaustion that even sleep cannot relieve. And here comes the shoe technique. Here's what you will do. Take the pair of shoes you use the most every day, those that accompany you to the market, on the bus, to meetings or errands. Sprinkle a small amount of fine salt inside them. Yes, ordinary table salt. 1 teaspoon per shoe is enough. Then place the shoes under your bed with the soles facing the bedroom door. This ritual should be done at night while you sleep. That's when your body is most open, most vulnerable, but also most receptive to cleansing. The salt will absorb the energies accumulated during the day, filtering everything that does not belong to you, and most importantly, the soles facing the door. This signals your energy field that what is heavy, what no longer serves you, must leave. It's a symbolic gesture, a clear instruction. What prevents me from prospering leaves now. What happens after 3 nights is usually surprising. Many people report feeling lightness upon waking, clearer dreams, new ideas, unexpected invitations. It's as if something that was blocked starts circulating again, as if luck has been unlocked, not because the salt has power by itself, but because you used it with intention. You cleared your path. Now write in the comments, "My steps lead me to money." That phrase is more than beautiful. It's a reaffirmation. It's like declaring that from now on, every place you go, every space you occupy, brings you closer to your abundance. And attention, the next step will reveal a detail that accompanies you every day and may be silently sabotaging your prosperity, because the true blockage could be in the most obvious and overlooked place. Now that you've cleansed your home's entrance and your own steps, an inevitable question arises. If I've already removed the stagnant energy from my environment and my body, Why do I still feel that money slips through my hands? The answer may lie in an object so close, so intimate, that you may never have thought about it. An object you carry everywhere, that touches your body, that holds what you value, and yet is neglected. Think carefully. How many times have you stored a crumpled bill, an old receipt, a torn piece of paper inside your wallet? How many times have you left it on a table in the car or filled it with worthless items? Now imagine what that object is saying energetically about your relationship with money. Your wallet is not just an accessory. It is a direct reflection of your financial organization and the respect you have for your own abundance energy. And here lies the problem. Many people try to attract money with positive thoughts, affirmations, and constant effort, yet carry their wallet like a junk drawer. That's like lighting a candle inside a dirty glass. The light doesn't shine the same. More than just a place to store bills, the wallet is your personal financial altar. And if it's loaded with trash, old energy, expired receipts, it doesn't just slow your life down, it blocks it. And now comes the most impressive part. That small object can become a true magnet for prosperity, not with empty promises, but with a simple ritual you can do yourself, which has already changed the lives of hundreds of people. But for that, you have to be willing to look at this detail with new eyes. Stop ignoring it, stop repeating neglect, because it is precisely there, in this common object, that many block their abundance without realizing it. You've already cleansed your home, you've already purified your steps. Now the time has come to transform what you carry inside you, and it all begins with a very simple gesture that you will learn in the next part. But before continuing, pause for a moment and look at your wallet right now. If it's nearby, observe what's inside, feel the weight of what you carry there, and if you are truly ready to transform that symbol into an open channel for the flow of money, write in the comments, "I am ready to change my financial energy." That is more than a phrase. It is your commitment. It is a declaration that you will no longer allow scarcity to occupy the same space where prosperity should reside. What comes next is the most powerful moment of this video, the technique that closes this cycle of invisible blockages. Your wallet holds much more than bills. It holds your story with money, your fears, your excesses, your absences. Everything is compressed there in forgotten papers, loose coins, and accumulated receipts from the supermarket or subway. And precisely because of that, it needs to be cleansed, not just physically, but energetically, transformed into a sacred space where only what vibrates in prosperity can enter. Here is the step-by-step ritual. Write it down, perform it with awareness, and observe the difference with your own eyes. Step 1. Cleansing. Take your wallet and empty it completely. Absolutely everything. Remove coins, cards, bills, receipts. Now calmly observe what was inside. How many useless papers, how many forgotten things. Throw away everything that doesn't serve you. Organize what remains, but do not put anything back into the wallet yet. Step 2. The energetic salt bath. Place the open wallet on a flat surface. Beneath it, put a small dish with coarse salt. Yes, the same salt used in Spain for the oven or paella. A generous layer. Leave it like that overnight. The salt will absorb stagnant energy, blockages, and burdens you didn't even know were there. Meanwhile, go to sleep with this phrase in mind: "My money is welcome and now finds space to stay." Step 3. The new beginning. The next day, prepare 2 items. A small piece of white paper where you will write, "Wealth, opportunity, and balance accompany me," and a small fabric pouch or envelope with a pinch of coarse salt inside. This will be your personal talisman. Place both inside the wallet along with your now organized bills. This is the moment when your wallet stops being a chaotic container and becomes an active field of attraction. Do not underestimate the power of this. People who performed this ritual attentively reported that almost immediately surprising things happened. Forgotten job offers returned, blocked payments were released, key contacts appeared out of nowhere. Why? Because you broke the pattern, cleared the money frequency, gave a new command to your energy field, and now, with everything in place, you are ready to receive. Write in the comments now, "My wallet is my ally. It attracts, organizes, and multiplies my money." Saying it consciously is like sealing a new stage of your life. And if you've made it this far, there is one more thing you need to know. There is a final technique that amplifies all of this. It's like creating an energetic reservoir of prosperity. You perform a small, discreet personal ritual with a deep effect. Imagine having a small jar inside your home, capable of concentrating everything you wish to attract. A simple object, yet charged with intention, which functions as an activation point for your prosperity energy whenever you need it. This is the technique of consecrated salt. Unlike the previous rituals that cleanse and unblock, this practice goes further. It activates, creating a concentration point, like a personal energy bank. And the most powerful part is that you prepare it. You give shape and purpose to this field. How to do it? Find a small glass jar with a clear lid. Clean. It can be one of those typical preserve jars from any Spanish kitchen, as long as it's well sanitized. At the bottom of the jar, place a small white piece of paper with your full name handwritten. Beneath your name, write a single word: abundance. Do it calmly. As you write, think about everything that word means to you: money, financial peace, tranquility, freedom, security. Next, fill the jar with coarse salt until it completely covers the paper. This salt will be your base. It will absorb any interference and amplify everything you intend within it. Close the jar, hold it with both hands, and for 30 seconds visualize what you wish to manifest. There is no need to ask anxiously or repeat preset phrases. Just focus, visualize, and breathe. From that moment, the jar becomes your consecrated salt. How does it work? Very simple. It's activated by your presence. Whenever you feel unbalanced with money, insecure, afraid of losing, or worried about not having enough, hold the jar for a few seconds. Place it on your desk while you work, or next to your bed while you sleep. You don't need to repeat the ritual every time. You do it once, and your constant connection with it keeps it active. Why is it so powerful? Because you create a focal point, a physical symbol of your inner abundance. Instead of seeking it outside, you begin to remind yourself daily that you are capable of generating, sustaining, and protecting your own prosperity. Many people who did this reported subtle but profound changes: renewed mental clarity, less anxiety around money, firmer decisions, and yes, concrete results: new income, increased sales, unexpected opportunities. Because when you align internally with abundance, the external world responds. Now tell me, if you were to create your own consecrated salt, write in the comments, "My energy attracts abundance." Don't underestimate the power of writing it down. It's a seal, a decision. And yes, the universe responds when you declare the final gesture. In the next part, you'll discover the symbolic action that completes this entire process. You've already cleansed, activated, and created your own energy point. But one final step remains, a gesture that doesn't depend on objects or complicated words. It's simple, direct, and seals everything you've done. Give. Yes, donate something, not because you have extras, but because you understand that real abundance isn't what you keep, it's what you circulate. The most common fear: most people live in fear of losing, fear of not having enough, fear that if they give, they'll be left wanting. But here's the key that breaks that cycle of scarcity. When you let go, you create space. Give a coin, share a snack with someone who needs it, gift a useful item you no longer use. Size doesn't matter. Awareness does. I give because I trust. I give because I already have. I give because I am ready to receive more. This gesture, done immediately after the rituals, acts as an energetic seal. It's like saying to the universe, "I understand. Now I move with purpose." An action you can do today: place a coin inside an envelope. Write on it the phrase, "I trust that all good things are already on their way." Then discreetly give it to someone in need, without expecting anything in return, without taking a photo, without posting it online. Just hand it over. That's the moment you align deeply with the energy of abundance, because you're no longer asking or waiting. You're living as someone who already has, and that changes everything. Testimonials from those who did it. People who followed this gesture shared almost incredible experiences, unexpected financial help, opportunities that seemed impossible, a sense of lightness and security, even without major external changes, because when you change inside, everything outside begins to change. Now write in the comments, energy does respond. Write it with truth, with presence, because this marks the end of an old cycle and the beginning of a new one. If this video touched you at any point, if any part of it made you feel it was meant for you, share it with someone who needs it. There are many people trapped in the same energy you've just released, and perhaps that person is only waiting for this spark. Leave a like. Not out of obligation, but so this message reaches more people who need to break free from the silent weight of scarcity. And remember, prosperity doesn't start with money. It starts with you, and now it has already begun.